Hey guys, Elizabeth Quinn here again with Elizabeth's Scenes and Scents. Welcome back to my channel. Please don't forget to check out my website, which is waftingwonderfulwax.scentsy.us, where I'm Liz Quinn, your star Scentsy consultant. So today what I have for you is my What I've Been Warming, and it will be a little bit on the shorter side because I did not choose to include all of the 5 bars that are a part of the Harvest bundle and the 5 bars that are a part of the Gordy Goodness, because I just did a review on that and put that up first as far as a dedicated and specific review for those 2 collections so that you could make your notes and think about that separately and clearly. So this will be slightly shorter. These are other things that I got in between warms of those within the last week, but there's still enough here to do at least a slightly interesting video. So let's just get started with what I was warming early last week. So I did some more of Honeycrisp Harvest, which is going to be launched as the scent of the month in August. It goes with this amazing warmer behind you. Get this warmer, you guys. I can't remember the last time I was so happy just to look at this beautiful warmer behind me. This style of warmer is going to be available in this, one that has to do with our furry friends that'll be coming in the catalog, and there will be a Christmas type of that with the nativity scene all the way around it. They are extraordinarily beautiful pieces, and you need to get your hands on them, I think. So this goes with it. And this is very nice. This is like a soft body care apple. It's not super strong. It can get to like a medium light in the room if you put in enough cubes. If you are somewhat scent sensitive, this is going to be your bar, and it's very pleasant. It's just really pretty, really soft. It's got some amber. It's got the apple and a little bit of pear. Am I going to get more? No, I'll probably just melt through what I have. But if this is a scent that appeals to you, it's certainly one that I would say you should club. It's good. So then another thing that I was doing was some berry type scents. I was trying to get through my Black Raspberry Sangria, which is part of a Black Raspberry Scentsspirations collection, which I think is leaving at the end of the month, if it hasn't already left. And this is a lot like the Raspberry Hibiscus tea, and I think I prefer the other one better that's in the catalog because this just didn't throw as long. Now with that, I was doing some of the beautiful Hibiscus Sunset, and this is a bar that you can't get on the website, but I don't know when that's going away, either the end of this month or the end of August, and I really need to look at what's leaving on the 31st because it's escaping me right now. But this Hibiscus Sunset was part of our Epcot trio. There are 2 trios, so it makes 6 bars total that we were promoting with our Epcot Flower Festival bundles. This is so good. It's sweet, it's got pineapple, it's got hibiscus, it's very summery and happy, it throws very well, and I did throw a couple of these into my bi-monthly club to get a couple more. I don't know that I'll keep it in for the whole rest of my life, but I'm going to keep it in for a bit. It was nice. So then another day I was really feeling fresh and kind of summery and clean. So I found a bar of Lemon Lime Fizz that was part of our Easter trio. I don't have this in my club, but it's just a really nice effervescent lemon. And I did alternate warmers all over the house with Mojito Mambo. Now I know both of these, they're not available, but if you have them in your stash, this was so good because both of them have a little bit of a sparkly drink quality, and the Mojito Mambo is really hard-hitting mint with the lime, and it's one of my favorite summer bars. It was in the catalog ages ago. It was in a whiff box like 1 or 2 summers ago, and I think I got an extra one so I could get more of the bar. And these 2 were one of the nicest surprise combinations I've done in a while. Very good. Then another day I was definitely feeling a lot more spicy and kind of late summer, early fall. So I grabbed some Vanilla Suede, which is just so good. I never get tired of this bar. This is sweet, it's masculine, it's got a tiny bit of spice, lots of vanilla and suede, very nice. And I did that in alternate warmers with the Sunsets bar from Star Wars. This is in my bi-monthly club. This is one of my favorites. Over the summer, the Black Tie Affair and this one really stand out head and shoulders above the rest as far as I will melt them all year long, and they are totally in my club. This one has pink pepper and amber, and it's somewhat more subtle than a lot of the bars with this profile. It's fabulous. So I melted these 2 in the house together. Absolutely beautiful alternate warmers. Now, here is a day where you guys should be proud of me. As a wax hoarder, when you know you have almost none of this left, and you do it, and you're brave, please clap. I got through an entire bar of Rio Beach, and I've only got 1 bar left, and most of a bar of Pacific Sandalwood, of which I think I have half a bar left. Both of these are late summer, beautiful scents. This Pacific Sandalwood is better than Vanilla Barnwood to me, and I would swap them in my club if I had the opportunity. I actually just took Vanilla Barnwood out because it's coming in the fall. But this bar, you have to have smelled it to understand, but it's warm, and it's got that sandalwood, and it's got almost like a marshmallowy resinous thing going on, but it's light and floaty, which is why I took it out of my club years ago, because I didn't think it performed well. But then you get addicted to the scent and you just miss it, and you just load up the cubes in the warmer and you let it go. It's a long-lasting performer at a low level, so that I had in my Florida room for a long time, and it was beautiful. And then in the rest of the house, I did Rio Beach, which we got to get this back for Bring Back My Bar. Both of these. I don't know how to get Pacific Sandalwood back in our region. It's like Vanilla Oud. You ask for it, and Scentsie's like, what? What do you mean? We don't want that in your region. I don't understand the attitude with, why do we not get bars like this? Anyway, I don't mean to be going on a rant, but other regions tend to get more of those type of woody bars than we do in Region 1, and I can't figure that out. But this, I don't even know the notes in Rio Beach. It's kind of suntanny, but it's got fruit in it, and it's extraordinary. And I got one clam left, and then I'll be out. I really want that one back in BB&B. So then another day, I was doing things that were a little more typical. I did a whole bunch of Pina Colada Cha-Cha, which is fantastic. This is in the catalog. It's not super strong, but it's just beautiful, creamy coconut and pineapple. And then in the front room, I was doing White Sands, and the two of them were very complimentary. It was so nice. White Sands has jasmine, rice milk. This is a better bar than the one I was complaining about last month. This smelled like root beer, so this has a little bit better oil balance. It's just kind of subtle and relaxing and floaty for summertime. Those two are really good together. Then I did these three all in the same space because I only had like 2 and 3 and 4 cubes of each of them, to prepare to get ready to review all the fall stuff that I just did that video on. I pulled out what was left of coconut pumpkin pie. Now, knowing me, I may have another half clam of this hiding, but I think this is my very last one. I had 5 cubes of this so I could compare it to pumpkin sticky bun. This has more of a true baking spice, almost a gingerbread spice profile. It's got that waxy coconut, and it has a pumpkin pie scent. It's good. It's good, but not great. Comparing this to the pumpkin sticky bun, I do feel like this has more of interesting baking spices, whereas the other one is very much like you took pumpkin and coconut palm and stuck them together. And I don't mind that bar. And I don't mind this bar because I like coconut, I like pumpkin. But neither of them are so amazing that I would need them in my club for forever and forever. I also had a few cubes left of pumpkin marshmallow. And this is an interesting bar where older bars of this couldn't stand it. It's like it was burned, it was a rotten pumpkin, it was nasty. But 2 summers ago, I ended up getting stuck with a couple of these in flash sale bundles. And I don't know what they did differently, but I don't mind these new bars of pumpkin marshmallow. It's just, I get more marshmallow out of this. I don't get that nasty rotting pumpkin guts pumpkin. I get something that's rather pleasant, sort of nondescript, and was great to go with the coconut pumpkin pie. And then I found that I had a clam where there were 4 cubes of apple butter frosting, and anything pumpkin and spice goes with apple butter frosting. So I put this in the front room, and honestly, those 3 in the house were really good. It just gave you a late summer, early fall, happy bakery goodness kind of a mix, and it was great. So then what I had left, which isn't a lot, were some things that were going in bedrooms. Lemon Verbena is one of the ones that's in our July Bring Back My Bar. And I will say this again, this is going up a couple days before the end of July. On the 31st, all of the BB&Bs, which will include Red Delicious, which would be great for early fall melting, the Lemon Verbena, the Dark Harbor, the Reggae Sunset, Surfer Chick, all of those will be gone. So please either start a club, edit a club, or make your order before you regret not having those bars, because now that we have a 5-year before you can even vote for a scent again that has come back policy, if you love one of these, you need to get some or club it, because you're not going to see it again for a very long time. Anyway, all of that said, Lemon Verbena is one of my husband's favorites. It's this wonderful light lemon verbena leaf with a little bit of lime, and it's just a great, happy, fresh, spring summer scent, and I would melt this when I was sad in the wintertime too. It's just really good. You could also use it on a day when you wanted to do cleaning. And then I was using up a little bit of All You Need Is Love somewhere. I think this might have been on top of the fridge. I don't know. But this is a bar I had heard a lot of good things about. Finally landed some in a flash sale. And then I ended up not loving it because it's super strong. It's almost like you took vanilla bean buttercream and added cherry. And that sounds good. And for some people, it's amazing. And it's almost more like a Rainier cherry or Queen Anne cherry. It's not a black cherry. It's not a pie cherry. But to me, it just gets kind of cloying. So a couple cubes of this was fine. And I think it was the same day I was doing Rio Beach, I don't know, on top of the fridge, and it was good. And then in the basement, I didn't change much wax this week, I'm sorry. But we had company on Friday, and it did put in chamomile petals where I was just going through clams and thinking, where do I have 2 or 3 cubes of something that's not offensive at all and I can throw it in for company? And chamomile petals is an old April, I think, scent of the month. I think it went with the Lighthouse Warmer a couple years ago. It's very pleasant, and it's just really happy chamomile, a little bit of honey, a little bit of tea, maybe a little bit of lemon. Beautiful, soothing smell that is very company appropriate. And I only did one Teddy Bees that I remember, and that is the Dornishman's Wife. I had this in my bedroom. Haven't done much in my bedroom, I'm sorry. Right now I'm doing the Very Good Pumpkin in there, trying to get enough throw to be able to have reviewed it, which I did in the last video, but this is so nice, you guys. This is like Bonfire Beach plus Blackberry. It's really good. I actually wish I had a loaf of this. Very nice. The Teddy Bees lady says Palo Santo, blackberries, marshmallow fireside with the slightest hint of lemon, and it's a great smell. It's kind of a sleeper with Teddy Bees. There are some people that say, ooh, you should get this one, but it's not brand new, so it's not got a lot of hype. But like I said, I would get a loaf of this if it comes back down the road. Very, very good smell. Great for a bedroom or a medium zone space. I've done it in my Florida room and absolutely loved it. So that is everything besides the other stuff that I already reviewed separately that is going on for this week. As of August the 1st, we will be able to get all of the Spring Summer catalog 10% off. Today, the 29th of July, the Lord of the Rings collection launched, and there is a very special bar. I'm going to order some of that because I'm curious about it. It's sort of a woodland, grassy, fresh sort of a smell, and the most exquisite warmer. So if you are into Lord of the Rings, I'm going to be checking right now. What is it? It's about $2.20 on Monday. I'm going to make sure that that beautiful warmer hasn't already sold out because I wouldn't be shocked if it did. And I think that I will order some bars so that I can review those for you in the next couple weeks. So God bless, have a great day, and I will be talking to you later this week with a transitional melting basket of all the Scentsy things that would go from the very end of July all the way through August into the beginning of September. So I guess it's technically an August melting basket, but I'm thinking about it in a broader sense of what would I love to finish melting that's summery, and what would I think is appropriate to start dabbling in fall scents, because you really get that itch in August. So look for those things up on the channel soon. God bless, guys. Bye-bye.